Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick video. My other videos I talked about needing Blender, but you don't even need Blender. I'm using Photoshop here. You don't even need Photoshop, but Photoshop is a good place. So you see this thing, the toolbox thing. I want to bring one of my stores. I want it to be this toolbox thing as the way it is, right? So in my other videos, I had told you about, you bring a plane exported from Blender, but you don't even need that. You can just right here in Unreal Engine, create a plane here, right? You go in shapes, plane, right? So here's your plane. That's the plane I just created, right? If I wanted to do it with the toolbox thing that you just see there, the way to do it is when you create a plane inside Unreal Engine, the plane that you create in Unreal Engine is usually square. But as you see, this toolbox thing is not square, right? It's got its own size. So what simply you do, right? First you put it as scale 111. So your scale is 111. But then what you do is go to Photoshop and look at the image size of this guy, right? Take the image size here. And you see it's at 1202,781. So what you need to do is calculate what is the size aspect ratio. What is 1202,78761? So you calculate that. Here I'm using to calculate that Google as a 12 divided by 7. So as you see, it's 1.57. So what that means is that you go in Unreal Engine and you make your width 1.57 times your height. But before that, you need to make sure that the scale is not uniform, right? So you take that and turn that to 1.5. So your width is the green one here, right? So you turn that first, you make sure that that's not uniform, and then turn that to 1.57, right? So this is exactly the right ratio for the toolbox here. And I happen to have, you already of course created the material, right? So I will show you that it fits perfectly, right? So this is the hardware. Now as you see, it's not the right orientation, okay? As you can see, it fits perfectly. So all we need to do is just turn this and but you get the idea, right? So it's the same as here. But anyways, the idea was simple. The idea is that you get a plane inside Unreal Engine. Then to match that plane with the right size texture, you go to Photoshop or wherever you have your plane, look at the image size, then what is the aspect ratio of width and height, and get that. And then when you get that, you take that to Unreal Engine, and with your plane, first your plane is uniform, but then for your width, you put that width. So for me was 1.57, and you put that there 1.57 and 1, and that's it.